Hello and welcome from my side. I'm Manya, and today I will present you a third road webinar. I will show you our agenda, our plan for today. I will speak about template-based plan output, template-based report output, free definition of model attributes, and model preparation for IFC export. Okay, so let's start. In the road webinar 2, we ended doing the north road with axis 6 and south axis with road with axis 7. Okay, and today I will show you how these two roads can be output, how reports from them can be made, and how IFC can be done. Okay, so let's start. For making output preparation, we go here by the road project manager. You know already this road model project manager. Here upstairs we did the template preparation, and here down we have output configuration. So for we will do the cross section, longitudinal, and the plan drawing output. I will start with the cross section. I will go more detailed by the cross section, and by the longitudinal and plan we will go faster through. So when you will start, you will have here, you won't have here nothing. Okay, so I can delete this, that you will see how you will have it. So this is empty. Okay, so to start new, right click on cross section and create a new configuration. So this is now empty. You have only the basic settings, but nothing else is here inside. Everything you put inside by your own. This you do by clicking on the right click, and you can here remove or add some bands. So these are bands for the drawing components, and you have here then also, this is what will be in table, and this is cross-section graphic part, but what is going to be upstairs by the graphic. Also here you right click and you can add new bands. We will go through which bands are needed and what is the meaning of them. You can also use prepared one. So with the right click on the cross section, you have here predefined configuration, and you can also use favorite configuration that you already imported as a favorite, or you sometimes already did something and you save it like favorite. When you for example, when you prepare something here now for the first time, then you go here and save it as a favorite. You cannot do it now because you don't have nothing, but I will show you then how to save it. Now you can only choose select favorite, and I have here the prepared one, the saved one, prepared, and we will go through from this one. So like I said, these are the driving components and these are the graphic. That you have more idea what is going on, I will first show you how this is output, and then we will go through this. Okay, the output cross section, you click on here on this icon, draw cross section. You can here select the axis. We are going to do by this road, north road, axis 6. Select axis 6. You can also select by this point, clicking on this, and you click here or you click here and it is selected. If you don't know exactly the name of the axis, you can choose here, draw name profiles. Then you have here and you select which is the starting profile and which is the end profile, or you can select by the kilometer and then you click on where is your start and where is your end. Okay, I would like to use profile and start with the first and end with the second, the last one. Here is the step of the precision, and here you have how you want to have them. There's more opportunity. You see here is direction like that. You can choose what you want to have. You have here, you can select value of the horizontal and of the vertical space. What you must do is here select the configuration. And this is what we did earlier, where I bring inside the favorite configuration, and this is this one that he knows that the program knows which configuration you want to use. So click on draw, and somewhere in your drawing you click, and this is gonna be set. Here I forgot to tell you can also select which how many rows you want to have your cross-section view. When you select more rows, you can then select here also the number of columns and sections. Okay, to zoom it in, this is how it looks, and this is what we are going to set now in the project manager. These are the bands that you can select. These are the graphic parts that you can select what you want to have in your cross-section output. Okay, so let's go again, cross-section drawing, and this is first, these are these two bands that we are having here. And the first, so these drawing components, so in these settings, you will, like you already saw, you will select the values of the height of the text. You can also choose the font of the text. You can choose color of the layers, color of the lines. Everything that you want to have here, you can select here. So these are the general settings. So row headers, text overlapping, and profile width. So you can select here multiple things. This we won't go through like really detailed because it's a lot of that. You can click on this I information. You get information about what is what. But for general, these are the general settings that are already set, and then you predefine them in. Then you define them here in your own bands, more detailed. So this is the high band. This is the surface band. This is this. We name it terrain, so you can here select the text that you want to have in your band, and these are then the elevation of the surface. Select here, you can choose here the color, you can choose here the road height, this is this, you can select the text height, this is this, and precision, so how many decimals you want to have, and the angle of the text is like this. Okay. And here is also the border if you want to have it or not. Okay, so this is what is set for this height band, and how I bring it in. Like I already said, this is right click, and you can add. And this is this a little bit higher that you see it clearly, and this is the high band. So this I've added, and then I added things that I want. So second one is the road, is the same height band like like I did here in the first row. Just I put here different values. So I put it red, road, red, the high value is the same, and the text value is the same, and also all these things are the same. And here are the measure height of the, you select road, and by the previous I select the surface, that he knows which elevation he must put inside. Okay, and the third one is the distance band. Also, we won't show now again everything like that. It's everything is here, so you have here distance band, and the third is distance band. So this is the distance of the road. So from here to here we have 1.45 meters, and from here to here it's 1.95 meters. The road heights again, color, text, text height, and also this value. So this is what we set here. You can also choose another things here: frame, empty row coordinates. If you want to have graphic part, is then this cross-section graphic part. Then you have profile name. I didn't put a profile name because it's already also here. But if you want to have it here downstairs also, you can select profile name. Also profile station you can have, but because it's also here, I didn't select it. What I want to show you now is I will add additional one, and this is polygon data that I still didn't do it. I will show you now how I'll do it. But first, I must go, okay, about polygon data. We spoke webinar 2. And also polygon data can be shown in the cross-section table. But first, we have to put the polygon data, activate polygon data in the graphic. We will do that by left double click, and the structure building opens. And we have here the cadastral data. We activate that, close. We see here the cadastral data. And we already know what it is. This is here. This you select and you see your cadastral data. And we will now this also put in the cross-section drawing. So we will go here in the project manager, cross-section, prepared one, right click, polygon data. He's putting a new one always in the end. You can bring it up by clicking this narrow up. So you see it's going now up and it's here. Okay, apply it, close, and do the yeah, only what you must still do, because before we draw, we must here select the polygon system. Okay, here is everything that you want to have visible, but I will just have the number. This is now something is German, something is English, but okay, these parts I don't want to have. I will just have this polygon Fläche and select draw. I will go here downstairs. Okay, close, and you will see now. Okay, I didn't do the settings, so everything is here like big and crazy. But you can go then here, cross section, paired one, polygon data, and this is what you set now here. The road high is, you see, bigger than we have earlier, because by this one we have. So we here go to 1500. You see also the text height it is bigger, so you go the same like previous. And yeah, this is what is set here, and also the layer color we don't select, because this is then taking the settings of what are set here predefined. I want to have this red color. I also can choose here another color. I'll take a black one and click OK, and draw again. Only by the polygon data. You have to do it again. We will try. I will try to be fast. So, but we will also try to do that it stays. Okay, so you don't have to click it everything a new one. Okay, so now it's looking much nicer. Okay, this is about table part, and let's go again to the first section, prepared one, and this is here what we set for the drawing components. And now we go to the graphic part. Okay, I will zoom in one that we have that you see. Okay, so what we have here is axis line. So also by the cross-section graphic part, there's nothing inside. When you prepare your new one, click on the right mouse click and add what you want to have. We added axis line. This is the line color, and this is the axis line here. This is this red color. You decide the color of this. Then you have the road line width measure. So these are these things here. this measurement here. You can decide where to put them, the label high or the vertical offset. This is the label high, this output. Then you have also the color, the text high, precision, this precision. This we didn't select. You can select this also, so description of the width measurement. So if you select this upstairs here will be written slope, left lane, right lane, and these things can be also written here if you need for the special cross-section view that are also must be prepared. Okay, and yeah, here is also, this is the lane description, this is the extension length. This color is not set, you can set, but you can choose your own color. And these are this vertical extension here down. Then you can have them or not. It's your decision always. You can check it or check it not. And you can also here select the color. Okay, this is this one. Then you have the road layer label. These are this. Here I will just do this. For now we have that you will get a description for left line, for the right line, but in the future we will that you can select which lines you want to have that, because this is now not necessary. I will delete because it's then too much, and then you don't have to go to every profile and delete it. We will have the checkbox where you can select which lines you want to have this road layer visible or not. So this is the this one label. Yes, align with measure with it. Yeah, okay. So you have here where you want to put it. It's upstairs, downstairs. This is the values. These are also lines that you already know. Color, text, color, high, everything can be set here. So we go forward. This is the reference high mark. This is here. You can select which color, what you want to have here written. You decide by your own. High, text, everything the same. Precision. So precision of decimal. This is about this. And then we have lane, altitude difference that I have inside, but I didn't activate because I don't need it now. So it's not visible and it's also not necessary. Sometimes I need it. That's why I have here by my prepared one. This elevation mark is set here the same like here. So sometimes I need it for detail, but no, not. Road layers. These are the layers here. So you can select the colors of the line, color, this is fill and hatch. Then you have layer 1, 2, and these are these colors here. Okay. Road side elements. These are these side elements, slope. We don't have here no wall, ditch and shoulder. These are these things that are, then you can select here the colors that you want to have them. Road subbase. This is this. Okay. You can select the color of the subbase lane. Okay. Super elevation. This is this. You can here also, like every other, select color, text, high, everything. Super elevation precision. You can here select which format you want to have, how it's gonna be set, like vertical offset or label high. This is this, and this is then the vertical offset value, and this size of the arrow, and the scale that you can arrow line scale you can also select, and you can select if you want to have shoulder line visible or not. This is for the super elevation. Then we have road surface. It's not visible now, but it's here. This is the road surface, and sometimes you can choose only to somewhere be only visible road surface, that you prepare some cross section where you want to have only this, and here you then select the color of the visibility. Okay, roadside slope inclination. This is this side here. Select color, font, high text, and precision of this slope inclination here. Okay, and at last, no, it's still we have one DTM surface. This is this, so you choose your color of the surface and correct edge. You can also here select colors, high and everything. This. Okay, so this is from the cross section view. So everything what you want to have, you can add or remove, and this is then how it looks like. Okay, close. This is about cross section, and we will go now to the longitudinal. I will first show you how it looks. Longitudinal. You see here, it tells you that there is no configuration set. We will close, yes, because we still didn't, but the cross section we did. We go now to the project manager, to the longitudinal section. Nothing is here. You see no arrow. You cannot choose nothing. Select again, right click. Favorite one, prepared one, also here. Right click. You have here bands that you can use. Then you can add and remove. Also here you have drawing components and the graphic part components. And here are some predefined general settings. And we go now to show you the output, and we will come back again here. So this is the longitudinal. You see no information because we have set, but you must here select. And also here you select the axis and the start and end station where you want to have it by clicking, like you already know, points. I'll have from begin to the end and put it here. So this is our longitudinal view. These are the bands that are set here, and this is the graphic part. Okay, close. I go again to the project manager, longitudinal section, prepared one, double click, it opens, and we will start to go through. So super elevation, I will just put it a little bit smaller, and this like that we have more space to see it. So super elevation part is here, downstairs. Super elevation, we have super elevation of the horizontal, so of the horizontal road, not vertical, and this is everything visible here. Okay, we have set here now that super elevation ends and change, and then that you can see here, it change sides and goes from here upstairs to the other sides. This is everything visible. So by the super elevation, you can set these things here. Like I said, we won't go through now detailed, but you can set here the name and also other things that you also did by the cross section. Then we have here the curvature diagram. This is this one here. We set here the name horizontal geometry. This is the geometry of the horizontal road. Everything visible here. And then we have, and okay, go again because it went out of my screen. Okay, this is then vertical diagram. It is here, what is set here in the vertical, what we set some radius and or parabolas or something like that and the measurement of that is it's visible here. Okay. Oops. It's easier to work on the two screens, but we can film only one. So just look a little bit of, so this here is the length, this is the inclination, the length, inclination, and like that. Okay, so there is till now no radio set. If there will be some radios, this will be also visible here. Okay. Next is the elevation band. This is this. So you set elevation for the right side, for the left side. Setting the elevation. Here's something new, so I will show you that. This is the color and the angle of the text. But to set which elevation you want to have, so this is now for the first is for the right side here. So you click on this and you select this point here that he choose elevation of the road. Okay, the right side. By the left side, and you write the name here, and everything else you know already what can be set from the cross section. And this is then the left elevation, and you see here it's the left side you must set. This is new here. Okay, then we have point data elevation. This is left and right side of the road elevation we have here, and this is visible. Here I see here that there is no right edge. Something was disturbing him, but we won't look now for that because normally it writes down everything like it should be. So this is then the left and the right side edge. You see here the value of the width. Design elevation. So this is the elevation of the vertical axis diagram. So this is what is designed here. And this is the existing terrain. And then we have downstairs, sorry, axis. This is the axis elevation. So this is design elevation. And this is the terrain elevation. And this is the station band. And this is the profile name. Okay, so this is what is set here by the vertical. Just to go fast, you see there is nothing special. By the station, you can choose the format of the station that you want to have. By the terrain and the axis, this is the elevation, and always you can choose the name that is written here. Okay, so this is for the longitudinal. Okay, and going by the now for the plan view. Plan view is set here. Output plan view is here. Click this again. We don't have it. Go here and select, right click, favorite, prepared one. Okay. Yeah, I will show you here also that I don't forget how to save. That I already said how to save to the favorite. Like we say that you already did that, you prepared yourself this, and then you go to right click here. Okay, right click to the on the this one that you prepared, and you have here save to the favorites. Name it, click OK, and you have already your computer will save this to the favorite parts that you can then next time use it. You don't have to look at somewhere in the computer. Just click on this and select favorite, and it will be here visible. Okay, so be set now, and we will do the plan output. Here we must select this, what we choose there, so prepared one. Here is the step that can be done. What I will just do now is that this is going to be visible, more visible. I will close this now, and I will deselect this one. We'll go to the road and select this. This we don't need. Close. And I will put this view to the design view that you already learned in the previous webinars. So axis 6, so road 6, this north one I will do to the design view. Close. That this output it's gonna be much more visible. I can also do this for this road 7 here, north design view. Okay, and also for this part, axis for this intersection. Okay, so to do the plan view, we go here, select configuration, select the precise step. I want to show it here. You can choose to output everywhere you want, but you can also output in the model coordinates. So select this one and select axis 6. So road 6 for this axis, and yes. Okay. And you see now, close this one. You see now it's the output is done in the correct coordinates. If I wouldn't check this box there, I can then select it somewhere here, and it wouldn't be here in the already drawn. So I can show you this. So if I don't check this, select the road, and I go here somewhere, and you see it can also be visible here. Okay, no, it doesn't have to be in this place. You can put it somewhere else. Okay, so to see what is happening in the plan view, these are the profiles information, the station information, this inclination, everything that the width of the road, this everything can be set in the output configuration. So we go to the plan view again. Like you already know that we won't show again how to put these things inside, but this is what we will go fast through. Axis line, you choose here the visibility of line. So axis line can have different line types. This here. So you see here, this is the different line type. Okay. Then we have the roadside slopes. These are these slopes. So this is cut color, fill color. This longitudinal section we have already prepared in the layers that we in near future will also do for the cross section and the longitudinal section. For now we have, sorry, for the plan view we have this. So if you click on these layers, you have already name of these layers by the cross section and the longitudinal section. We are preparing them now. So this is the long slope line, short slope line. These are these informations, how long this line should be, distance between them, and this is about this. Then we have north arrow. This is already by the general settings here inside, but if you want to put it someone else by your own also, you can also select by your own and put it somewhere else. Okay, but it's set here. So you have here then DTM lines. So these are the lines of the digital model. You have here fast show what you can select, distance of the main color, auxiliary lines. So main line, auxiliary line, these are these. the colors, equidistance, some text, some elevation precision if there is would be, and you can also choose contour lines or the label path. This is this visibility here. Okay, and so this you see is contour lines that can be visible or not. This, and these are also set for these contour lines. Then we have drawing grid. We don't have this, we don't need that now here, and it's not visible. And then we have the road lanes. They're also drawn here. These are the colors, so you see there it's doubled. Now when you deactivate, it's going to be only from the surface model, or you can have it here also set by your road lines. So these are the DTM, he did it, and that you don't have to have it, and you have also lines here that you can have it or not. Okay, then you have super elevation. This is this part of this part. So you have here the color, the by angular, by the length. Then you have the scale factor. Then you have text offset, this what you want to have unit and things like that. Everything can be set for the super elevation. Characteristic horizontal axis points also can be set here. This is now set, but it's then also visible here. Elements point, it's also here. These things are some doubled that you can then choose where you want to have it or not. This doesn't have to be here. So this next time I will deselect because it's not necessary. And value of this here, kilometer. No, it doesn't have to be here. So then, like I said, these are the horizontal elements, and this value also here. And then we have vertical that I also didn't select. If you select active here, the vertical points and the elements will be also visible, but we don't need now here in the road plan view. We need horizontal elements. Okay. So next one is logical station points. You see here everything is by the layers. Then you can also set the length, left, right, the project direction, the format. So this is this here. This everything can be set. Okay. Row lane width measure. This is this measure. So we have here 1, 2, 3, 4 measurements, because we have here 3 lines. One is for the corridor, and we prepare them more. Okay, so what is necessary is here when you set, okay, this is the first one, and you set here its measurement till here. Then you have the second one. It is this is right side, and then you have measurement, and this is the right side of the corridor. So you must always select first and the second point of, not like we used to do previous by only selecting one point. There it must be first and the second point that he knows from where to measure. So from here to here. Okay. Drawing frame you can set here, and the polygon topology. Okay. So this is everything what is set here, what we need. Okay. I just looked if I want to tell something, but no, this is about the plan output. And this is it about the outputs. So you see here, you can really select everything what you want, decide how it should be done. And when you prepared by yourself. When you prepare yourself, then you can save it by the favorites, and then you can always use it and don't have to do it every time again. Okay, I won't close this now because I would like to tell you more about the reports. And reports we have also here in the output configuration, and this is this. Here, also by the reports, I still didn't do nothing. I will show you now how to import it. So right click. You can create a new configuration by your own. You name it here. You choose here what you have, what you want to have. Attribute, station, or the section. You will see that by the predefined what is meaning. And here is the format that you want to use. You don't see now what it is, but you must try it and you will see what is the meaning of this. So this is if you want to do it by your own. So you can use also predefined one, or you can use your favorite. Okay, so I will choose predefined one. I will put this inside. These are the stake out points. These are needed for the road terrain that they need where the points are. So this is really important thing. So how to do that? Like here, when we go to the report, you go to the plus. This window opens, and then you select what you want to bring inside. By the attributes, you have this choose axis data, axis name, or cross-section data, axis start coordinates. And when you click it on them, you bring them in the right, or you can just click add, and they're here. And then click OK, and they will be visible here down. Also by this, when you click on this one, you can move up and down. This is also done. And you can then also edit some things. Nah? So some things are editable, some not. When this is this pencil is visible, then you can edit, or now it is only that you can insert, and then the report will be done from this, what is set here. And then, yeah, this is plus, up, down, and by the attributes, then we have station. Yes, by the station, you have different things that you can insert. So axis data, coordinate northeast, surface, this road total width, lot of things that you can import, stake, output points, roadside elements, ditch, characteristic point, and layer thickness. And all these things you can, like, you click on this and add, or you can double click and he will do it by itself. So click OK, and this is then added, and you see this pencil is now visible. And when you click on this pencil, you can right here to another screen. Yes, you can then choose some things or edit. You can choose here the central. So we have here the line thickness, and you decide thickness from the main, thickness from the additional line, central reserve, and then go to the left side. So if I set like this is now gonna be, you see here, from the main carway. Okay. And we have here, then he will also calculate the sub base. By the section, you have then another things that you can add, and these are the volumes. Sub base, lane volumes, some of the road structure volume, layer, fill, and cut. Okay, so these are all things that you can select to get report of that. I will now show you a prepared one. That is, these things are already set. The text that it's going to be output, and this, yes, is already set. And I will click now OK. Yeah, and this is now set. Okay, sorry. And then we go here for the report, and then you here. So go again. Here you prepare things, and then of course you have to go to report icon. And then, because we have now only these two ones, first you, of course, you must select the road. So we have here report for the road 6, axis 6, and you select the configuration, we select the stake out points. Here also you can select by the profiles or the kilometer, so that you already know, and this is the step 10. Then you go now to click generate, and this is the report that is done. Okay, so you have here everything. This is the northeast coordinate, high elevation from, and this is then the edge of the right side, edge of the left side elevation, and then again here north, east, and high. So these are all information that are set here. You see by the step 10. If you set step 20, that will be then on the step 20. Okay. What is also important is that you can select this one and copy, and then you open Excel. I'll just go in the, and then you can also, and then you can everything import in Excel file, and you can then do everything what you want with this file. With this information, you can then get some sums together, some volumes here by the x and y points. Normally not, but everything else when you want to do something, or you can save this Excel file also for you. Okay, won't save this now, but you can also save it here. Just that you know that you can also change some information in Excel, but you can also save it here, and it will save in CSV in format in your computer. Okay, so this is about the reports. I will just show you by the reports. Predefined one, length requirement, then you have the humus, then you have the mass and the volumes. So by the you have here the surface line left and right, humus exposure, mass calculation. So you have by this, when we do this report by the, we have here more of them now, generate. So when I do Control O and Control copy and go again to the Excel file, bring it up, copy. So here then you can choose to get to calculate some volumes of these lines. And you click some, you know how to use Excel, and then I won't show you now that, but you can then by your own calculate some things here also. Okay, close it. And this was about reports, and what is left now is IFC model by IFC model validation. So I will clean this one now to get more nice view. It's a lot of things are here now. Okay. Escape. So to set the IFC mode, to set the beam view by the IFC, I will go now again to visual style and make road 6 3D view, and also road 7 and also these two axes. Okay, so this is now the 3D view. So to have the 3D view, so this is now the 3D view that you already know from the previous webinar. Okay, so for IFC export, we will go now and prepare a model. Okay, so for that, we go left, double click, and we have here some already prepared road structure from BIM model. We prepared part 2, 3, and 4, and we will now prepare 4 parts, graphic parts for IFC exports. Yes, so for the IFC export, I need to prepare model. For that, we first go to Project Manager, and here with the right mouse click, you select Create New Configuration, and right click, you select what you need for the IFC export, and we need 3D structure. And for the 3D structure, we need this checkbox, this box that it should be checked, split by that data. Apply. Okay, I have already prepared this one, and I name it also IFC slider. You see here, and this I will use. Okay, this is needed, and then we go here to attribute assignment, and we select road 6, or first we will go, by the axis 1. So this is this part of intersection. Just go here a little bit because we need now that this part, I want to have this part exported. So I select this, I select my IFC slicer, and then click on plus and select begin and end. Begin and the end of the axis. I didn't because I have already done it, and I won't do it again. I name it here IFC axis 1, and you need to set the drawing file target that we already prepared in the structure. I will show you again. So name it 31. Okay. So and begin station, and okay. So this is the first slider that is made already. Then go again, do slider by this. And this is that I didn't do still, so we will do it together. Axis 2, select slider, select begin and end point. Also here is when it's not the end, you can also click here and the right number, I don't know, you will see here 25, and you will choose the end of it. And also here, start with begin. Okay, if you didn't click correct, that you don't need to go detailed here looking for the correct precise point. Okay, sorry, I forgot, I was too fast. I must go here and I must select name, IFC axis 2, and I must bring it to the building structure. This again, I want to have it in the same building structure. Click OK. So double click left that you see what I'm meaning. So this is now bringing everything to this part 21. Close. Again, select road 6 here. And I would like to have it from here to here. IFC axis 6. And again, 1. Sorry. Okay. And then by the road 7, this part down here, I would like to have it. No, but I don't need it here because I want to have only this part here, axis road 7. I will then do in another part. Okay. Click OK. To see the model, that is prepared for the IFC export. You go now to the road layout style visualization. Select first this intersection, and you must now visualize with the IFC slider applied, and also this one. You know don't see the different, but you will when I select the structure, and then you also select axis 6 again with slider. You see now it's already visible because we only did this part for the this slider. So, and also when you go left, double click, and you deselect view of the axis, and you go to the model, and you select part. Only this is visible. Okay, so this part is now prepared for the export. Okay, we go then again back left, double click to the that we see the road that we must prepare. Okay, so I will also visualize road 6 again with the 3D view that this is visible. Here, when you end, you must be precise that your values are then correct, visible. Okay, and I will show you now for the next slide. I see that next part that we want to show, and we close it and go again to the attribute assignment and select again road 6, and we say now, okay, we want to have this part here visible in this IFC export. Name it IFC X6 X6 we say point 2, that is the other part, and this we will now put it in the 32. Okay, and then we don't close it, we can already immediately do it after this another one. So I will go and also by the I'll go also by the axis 6 and this side. Select from here to here part, name it IFC 6.3, and this I will put on the part 33. Okay, and I will go also, yes, and I will go also to the axis 7, road 7, this road here, and I will say, okay, I want to have part from here to here. Name it C7, and this I want to put it on the 34. Okay, these are now set for the export, but what is important, what is going to be visible here in these parts that we now selected is, we go now to the road project manager that I still didn't do, and we select road. We go to the road layer template, select this one, and here in these 3 dots, these attributes, you select these IFC attributes. So by the road layer templates and by the sub-IFC templates, you can select IFC attributes, and which attributes should be done is by the standards. So I will just bring fast inside this information, so you can look in internet for this information that you know what you should do. So you have here the type values, formal representation, these things here you will see now here are set here. So we let this now IFC, we will set this to pavement, and select this by user defined. You can always choose by your own what you want to have it, and this is, let's say, a new building. Okay, and also by the second one we select pavement, and new building, and okay. So these attributes will then be visible in the export. Okay, to see in the drawing, you go now again to the visualization and select road 6 and AEC slider view, and you will see now what we set. So we set this part and this part and this part, and also by the road 7 AEC slider we select this part. Okay, and this part was already visualized with the slider, and close it. Left click, left mouse click, double mouse click, and you have seen here these parts. So now is visible this, and this shouldn't be, that you see the different, and here like that, close, and you see only this part is not visible. And when you put it in the yellow, it is also visible but not active, that you already know. Active is only the red one. So deselect and select this one, and it will move to this side. Okay, so everything is now exactly in this part what we want to have, and close it. And to export, we go here to export AEC data. Okay, it's moved here. So settings, you here select your Exchange profile. We have infrastructure export, and you here select which files we want to have. So we have here these files that from 31 and 34, and you must select where to put this export. So I'll just put it in the desktop. Save AEC type here, and click OK. And to go to the viewer, I won't bring it to you. I'll just open it, just that you see it. Okay. Okay. I was looking now and I see something is not writing me okay with this AEC file. Yeah, but that we don't stay too long now. Here I will import this is Open AEC Viewer. I will import the file that I prepared yesterday and was working. So I really don't know what happened now, but just to show what I prepared yesterday when I trained. So there are a little bit different slices of model, but this is the same road, and the numbers were a little bit different. But you see here, these are the AEC slides. They were named story phase, and I was trying some things yesterday, but these are these 3 phases that we had now 4. So this is the one, this pavement what we set, and this is the second one, this intersection, and the third one in this left side. So what I want to show you now is this is now here everything visible, and also here are the information, AEC information that you need. So yes, you have here, this part is a new building that is set. This is the material, the calculation mode, the object name, the AEC course that we set. This is the attribute ID. So these are information, all information that you need for export. Okay, sorry that this was not the model that we did today, but it was made yesterday, and sometimes the programs can make some trouble, but that we don't need to spend too much time now. This is the same. So just drag and drop in the IFC viewer, and all information are visible. So this is this element, and this is this element. Okay, so yeah, this is it for the third seminar of 3 series. I hope you learned something for us, how this program can be nicely used. And I would like to tell you that we will also have a webinar in the November, where we are, this is the time when we release 24 version, and there will be some stuff, some new stuff that we will represent you, like intersection with a much faster way, and some new buildings, some new improvements. Okay, and yeah, that don't forget, also in the November, or yeah, somewhere there, we will also prepare a new webinar where we explain everything what we did in 3 webinars, but in small version, and in some project that it's going to be set from begin to the end in really nice way. But it's going to be not complicated project. It's going to be some bus stations, something like that, that we can show what you can really do good with our program. Okay, that's it from my side. Have a nice day, and see you next time. Bye bye.